Welcome back, guys, to another series of Banished the North, the Vikings. And this one is 7.1. I've just finished a series of North 7. I'm doing a start where I'm taking lowland. The terrain size is large, climate fair, disasters on, Iron Man off, and I'm using shepherd as a starting condition. Now, I've just loaded the mod. I just came into this map to check that it worked, and I decided to use this map. I'm starting right next to a river, which is where we want. I have pressed pause. Now, in this game, let's get ourselves started up with our reports. First of all, let's do our trading town. Let's get a map up. And we will use a small map that's in that corner. We need the event log. Nothing has happened. I've only just started. We start with 6 adults and 4 children, guys. And we will need professions. We have 6 labourers at the moment, nothing else. Let's put in a couple of builders as a starting point. Now, what we do have is we've got some iron bars and iron tools. We've only got 4 iron tools. We've got some tunics and some iron bars. We've got in that bag, and I can't get to the other bag. There's another bag, but we've also got sheep. The first thing with this mod is food. You are always going to be short of food. And now we can't yet build a lot, but we could put fishing in. So let's put in a fishing dock. Protuberance. Right, that doesn't cover much, does it? Let's come down a bit. That's a better place for the fishing. Covers more water. Right, we'll put in a fishing spot right there, and we will put in a fishing person. So that's our fishing spot. We're going to need, I'm going to just run a road to it to start with. Ooh, there's something stopping me. Cannot be placed there. I wonder what that is. Oh, guys, look. I think this is the peat bog. How wonderful. Now, these guys have got no home, so I'm going to start by building a turf house right by that fishing shack. All right. And if we can't get a road through the peat bog, then we will get it elsewhere. So let's run some road. Now, this will generate... so you can't run roads through peat bogs. Wonderful. But we can put dirt roads in. Well, also, this is going to generate some stone. We will need immediately stockpiles. So let's put some stockpiles in here. Can I get one in there? I can. All right, so that's 1 fishing hut, 1 fisherman. And I think I'd like to put in another fisherman. It's this one, isn't it, to start with? That's crayfishing, where we can go into a stream. Now, I understand that that spot has now been fixed. Can we get that there? Be awfully good to get that there. That's right. Right next to the other one, maybe a little bit further. It's not ideal. I don't want them to go too far away. What's stopping it? The road, of course. Bit of overlap, but let's do it. So we've got 2 fisher people. Right. Now, they're going to be running all the way back to here every time they catch a fish. So they're going to need a little bit of storage. Just a tiny bit of storage between the 2 of them to stop them running all the way back all the time. And in fact, let's put 1 there. All right. Okay. Now I think we need a sheep area, a sheep run, that's it. And I would like it to be, can we go along here? We can. So we can make this sheep run, I think what I'll do is take out that, and let's make our sheep run here, and we'll make it 15 by 10. We can't do it because of these two sacks. Okay. All right. Maybe come to the south of it. Now I've got peat bog here and here. So the sheep run won't go in the peat bog, obviously. So let's... My goodness, these peat bogs are going to be interesting, aren't they, guys? So if we do it this way round, 11 by 12, 12 by 13. I don't like the idea of 13. Can I do it one more? I cannot. Let's just put in a small one. We'll do that to start with. Okay, so that's one house. We've got fishing, a log shed, a sheep run, and a turf house. All right. And what we will need to collect is some resources. We're going to need stone from here, and we're going to need wood. And I'm going to harvest trees here. Good. These bogs are going to be a very, and look, we've got a large bog up here as well. These are going to be interesting to work our way around the bogs. I wonder if you dig the peat, whether it gets rid of the bogs. There's a thought. So we have one house scheduled. Let's have another look. And another turf house, I think. Now, you're going to have to be careful about this. Where's the road? There, let's put another turf house right there by the bog. I'm sure it's not healthy, but it will do. Let's kick off and let's run at 5. Okay, and they literally do run. So we've got a little bit of stone there, I think. Is that stone or is it something else? Is it bog iron? I don't know what it is. Okay. So we've got people fishing already. Our food is 90. The reserve of wood is low. I understand that. We need to cut the wood. All right. Getting a couple of turf houses going is essential. We're coming on to April. Right, so see, they haven't got the storage for the fishing. They built the roads, collecting the wood. We might need a little bit more on the storage here. Maybe a little bit of, maybe a stockpile behind the house, just to make it quicker. Now, it's quite fascinating when you build and start a game. Now, we've got 2 labourers, 2 builders. Right, let's put, this is going to be sheep. Let's put a shepherd in. Let's get some of the sheep corralled, then we don't lose them. And also, if we can get them in here, they will start producing food for us. Right, now we don't have quite as much stone and bog iron as we used to have. Something to remember. Good, so everybody's homeless. We have a sheep run, that's fine. And we've got 11 of 11, right. Turf house, we've got stock breeder. Oh, they're called a stock breeder now. Fisherman and a child, good. 4 people, yes, you're hungry, I understand that. The log shed has been built, good. All right, and we need to collect wild food. We need to harvest all the wild food we can find. Okay, so 2 builders. Let's just go down to 1 builder, 2 labourers, and I wonder if we could get a hunter up here. What's that? That stuff. Let's have a look, because the hunter, there we go, and they've changed this. Yeah, let's put a hunter in. They are very good at gaining food. Let's keep you over there. Alright, so we've got some storage here. Already they're storing the fish there. Another house being built. How are we doing on stone and wood? I'm not sure we've got the stone for this. Let's collect a little bit more stone. There we go, and maybe some firewood. There we go. Oh, we've got animals coming in here. Quite fun playing with a different iteration of the same game. Now I need another sheep pen. We can run sheep pens with 1 shepherd. So we're going to need another sheep pen. Where does this one end? It ends there. Could I get one in there? I could. Utilize the hill. Right, let's put another sheep run in there. Okay. 1 builder, 1 labourer. This is familiar territory, guys. Reserve of stone is low, the reserve of fuel is low. Okay. How are we doing on the fishing? Oh, yes, they're eating it. They are hungry, guys. Really hungry. Now, can gatherers work in a peat bog? They clearly can. The gatherer's shelter has been altered to make it more efficient, by the way, guys. Let's put one of those in. Right, what is the turf house short of? Reserve of stone is low. It just needs building. Yeah, they keep having to go and look for food. 19 trout. It's better than we were. It's not good enough yet, but it's better than we were. How's the hunter doing? Hunting. Look, animal fat, reindeer, 80 venison. Fantastic. Oh, I've lost it now. There we go. Let's move the hunter. Remove the hunting spot. And let's put you again. I've seen something I want. Come in here. Let's put you over by here. There you are. You kill all those deer for us. You're quite close in here. Good. The second turf house has been built. Right. We need another turf house now. And the reason we need this is to get them sorted out. There's only 2 types of turf house. That'll do. 18 of 18 stone. Good. 10 food. Oh my goodness, that's nothing. Reindeer hide and wool. The reserve of fuel is low. Okay, collect some firewood. And we need to collect more logs, I think. Let's harvest some trees. Right, gathering a lot, collecting a lot, harvesting a lot. And we're going to need another bit of road coming down here. And it's not going to go across the peat bog. Right. So we've got another turf house being built. They've got logs and stones. Maybe not enough, but they've got some. Let's harvest anything close. We've got 7 adults and 3 children. We've had, that's a young couple. Yeah, we've got a 7-year-old child there. We've still got 4 people who are homeless, which I'm hoping at least 2 of them will go in there. We've got the logs. We've got the logs. Have we got the stones? No. Reserve of stone is low. Okay, and this is the other sheep run. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take the person from this sheep run and we're going to put one in there and make that sheep and get the sheep into that run. Right. I can't get him out of here. Right, let's put another one in there temporarily. Alright, that'll just get the sheep corralled. Okay, the reserve of fuel is low. Right. But we should have our sheep. Yes, they're going. Can you see them all going into the corral? How are we doing here? Arm tools, arm bars. Yeah, we've run out of food. Now we're still gathering stuff. And we need to build this house. So it's got 10 out of 18 stones. Let's make sure we've got a little bit more stone. Let's collect the stone that's close to us. Let's not go wild on stone here. Okay, and we're going to have to manipulate people through things. We now have 33 food. This is looking good, guys. This is looking good. Okay. 2 little bags, iron bars, tools. We have 5 left, but we're going to have a problem on tools. You can see that one coming very quickly because we have a problem on people. This turf house, just need those stones, guys. Come on. 64. We're up to 64. 52 trout in there. That's good. They've got food. They haven't got firewood. They turf house just need those stones. Reserve of stone is low. There we go. They've got the stones. Good. Let's get those guys in there. And then we'll put the other house, turf house, we're going to put it up here. That's a bit of a way away, but we need the gatherers to go into there. I wonder if we've got any stones in that circle that we need. Stone there. Don't want them to go too far away from their shelter. Right, 7 adults, 1 labourer, 1 builder. Good. Now this works on a real-time aging, so you have to move people. We're now up to 22 food, no herbs. I wonder if there are any herbs around. Just see, shall we? No, I didn't think there were. Okay, it looks like the hunter has finished hunting, so let's move them from there. Where have we got some animals we can hunt? Right, 29 food. I just want to look at what food we've got. We've got some trout there. Could do with a bit more storage down in this area. They can store in the gatherer's shelter, of course, which they're not doing. And if we can get a gatherer in, yeah, the hunter's running around not knowing what he or she is doing, and I'm looking for animals to hunt. There's one lonely reindeer. I can't see any more animals. Right, go and be a gatherer. And the hunter, let's bring that hunter out. There we go. One labourer, one builder, one gatherer. Okay. The reserve of stone is low. Okay. We've got stone lined up to be gathered, guys. Have we got the logs? We have. Another turf house here. And now we've got the labourer in there. Brilliant. He's hungry. I'm not surprised. We're out of food again. So let's harvest wild food, please. A little bit into the... Yeah, those hunters are really... Let's try and get the wild food out of here. Okay. Don't want to impinge on the gatherer too much because we've got someone up there. There's some wild food. Right, gather the wild food, guys. Right, the turf house needs stones. We have stones lined up to be collected over here. We're collecting the stones. Okay, is that gatherer doing anything? 16 firewood, it's better than nothing. The peat bogs are going to be really interesting. Right. Okay, 18 stones, the reserve of stone is low, I know. Let's collect the stones. Okay. So they're just collecting firewood, which isn't ideal, but it's something. Right, that turf house. It's got its stones, it just needs building. We've got a builder, we've got another labourer. Brilliant, another child has grown up. So what we will do is you are going to be our hunter if I can find anything to hunt, which I can't. Right. We might have to put in fact we will, put in another fishing person. Gosh, they're not really covering much there, are they? That's not a lot. Can't get them in. Oh, there we go. It's not great, but it's as good as it gets. The gatherer's shelter, mushrooms, blueberries, a little bit of extra food, and the firewood. That's fine. Good. So that fishing spot there, we're going to put another fisherman in. There we go. Good. And then that one would need a bit more storage in this area, I think. So what we'll do, if we take the road, it would come down to, it's going to come straight down here. I don't want to, I'm going to put the dirt road down there because it will generate some logs. And then across here, yeah, let's put some storage in there. See, this is going to take forever if they have to work through a log shed. Let's put another bit of storage there. Another turf house is being built. We've got another 3 homeless. Right. And let's have a look at the age of the children now. Yeah, there's baby in there. 12. Needs, yeah, reserve of tools is low. Understood. Let's get a charcoal burner in. Right. Let's go for resources. Now we're going to need a place to burn wood into charcoal. Now I wonder if we can use peat. Now I'm putting this out of the way because it's got this horrible black circle around it. So that charcoal pile can go there. We are going to need a tar kiln that will produce tar from firewood. That produces firewood into charcoal. We're going to need a chopper pretty soon because we've not got enough firewood. Let's put that chopping block in there. Okay. All right. My goodness. Quite a start. The turf house just needs a bit more building. The reserve of tools is low. This is going to slow us down. Let's look at building. Now we've got some iron bars, so if we look at building a smithy, it's a big blacksmith, a smith's workplace. Aha. Yeah, that would be a perfect place for that. Right there, a smith's workshop, and it needs a boulder. Now what we've got now is we've got a labourer here. That's in that house. Okay, and down here, we've the boy down here and the girl up there. That's not ideal. And we've still got 2 people homeless. Good heavens. Have we got a boulder is the question. Let's have a look. I don't think we have. But there's one right there. Can you see that? That large thing is a boulder. Let's collect that. And that will give us the smith's workplace. And that's being built. Now we're going to need some stockpile. Right, that's a general stockpile. I want ore and coal and charcoal. Right, let's get a charcoal stockpile in there. And the smith is going to need ore, firewood, peat and coal. Alright, let's get that one in there. And it looks like peat is a fuel. A wood pile we'll need. So we've got charcoal and coal, firewood, peat and coal. Clay we don't need at the moment. Stone we don't need, and wood piles. So we've got different piles here. And already they're using the wood pile. Good. So, how are we doing? We've got 1 labourer, 1 builder. This is our normal stance, guys. Smith's workshop being built. Those are being built. The gatherer shelter has been built. We now have 130 food. Excellent. Now, if you want to find the hunters, you have to look on your map. Oh my goodness, I can't see it. Let's go to the large map. Right, where's my hunter? Let me put the small map in the corner. And what we're looking for is this is all bog. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have trouble here. I may have to dig the peat out to actually work at all. Where am I? I'm over here. Right. All right, let's put you in. Let's put a labourer in there. Have we got the boulder? Let's look at the smith's workplace. It looks like we have the boulder. Smith's workshop. We have the boulder, we have the stones, we have the logs. It is complete. Right, now what will they need to make? We've got some iron bars in storage. So here we've got 1 iron tool, 9 iron bars. And we've got 9 in there. So we've got the iron bars. So to make iron tools, we need iron bars, wood and charcoal. Okay. So we need someone to make charcoal. And that is now urgent. Number of citizens working. That's not been built yet. The smith's workplace needs to go over there. We can't work it yet. Chopping block. We're going to need some firewood, so let's... I could put a labourer in there, let's not. The gatherer's shelter's doing fine, 169. We're now out of tools, so this is getting urgent. So let's put some urgency on here. This is what we need built. Okay. We've still got some homeless people. We've still got a homeless person. So there's a fisherman there. Interesting. So you want to live over there, I see. And down here we've got a fisherman and 3 children. Oh my goodness. Another fisherman and a stock breeder and a child. They're all muddled up, guys. They're all muddled up. Right, now. Charcoal pile. We need firewood. So is everything built? It is at the moment, I think. That log shed is being built. Right. Let's take that out. We don't need the labour at the moment, but we do need you to chop some firewood. Okay. All right. Looking good, guys. So we have a bit of firewood. And I need someone to work in there. Now, I can take 1 person out of this sheep run, because they can go without a person for a while. Let's put you into the charcoal pile. Make me some charcoal. Reserve of food is low, 200 and... Well, we've got down to 43. My goodness. It's suddenly they took all the food away. Wow. Interesting. They must have... They're cold up here, yeah. I wonder, this charcoal pile, does it tell me? Let me have a look at it. This charcoal pile, it uses to burn, this has to burn firewood, and the tar kiln is firewood, right? So peat could also be used. What don't you have? We haven't made any charcoal because we don't have enough firewood. Okay. Chopping block, gatherer's hut, gatherer's shelter. Alright, you're doing alright up there. Food is 83. We're now out of tools, which will slow everything down. We don't have No. Right, what are we short of? The log shed, we've got that. We just need a builder for that log shed. Let's put you in there. Go build. Chopping block. We have somebody chopping, somebody making charcoal. Right, that's good news. Have we made any charcoal? Not yet. He's working away at it. But he needs more firewood than we've got. And this is why I want the gatherer's shelter, guys, because they do collect firewood. Okay, one builder, 20 food only. Ah, that will make that a lot more efficient. Happy about that. But see, he or she is having to go back up here. What's she doing? Yeah, that fisher person can now put their stuff in there. Right, we still have 2 people homeless for some reason. So I think that we will put in another house. If I can get one in this area, it would be good. So let's see whether we can. That's a peat bog there. Actually, it might be better to have them just that little bit in. Let's just put them there. That's not too far away. Now, this is going to cause me a problem with food, I know. Alright, how are we doing on charcoal? Have we made any charcoal? 12. Alright. I don't know if that's enough, but let's just stop you working there. Let's put you into the smith's workplace. Arm bars, wood and charcoal. What? We want arm tools. Yeah. Now, why won't that take it? It's been built. That's odd. I can't get it to work. I can't get somebody in there. Limits 50. Forged items. Production of tools. Iron and metal. Right. There's nobody available to do it, of course. That's better. That house will have to wait. See if we can make some tools. See if we can do this. Alright, give it a try. Now, how are we doing on firewood? We now have 16 firewood. No labourers, no builders. We've got 8 people and we've got citizens without tools. Fine. Citizens without jobs. Who's that? The char burner. Oh, right. Stop. So we want to take the char burner out in that case. I see. Right. You don't automatically come out when I stop working it. Where's the char burner? Where is the char burner? Right. That gives us a labourer. Let's make you into a builder. The reserve of food is low yet again. See how we're doing on this. We've got a labourer, so we could put a hunter up there, couldn't we? Let's see. Just put a hunter there. Alright. Right, the builder can come out. Go and be a hunter. Right. Now, how are you doing in there? Have you made any tools? You've made 3. And I think that will have used up all our iron bars. No, we've got 9 left. Charcoal, iron bars and logs. Alright. You're making tools, go ahead. Alright, so up here we've got a little bit of bogan there. So we have no labourers and no builders. A child has been born. Because we are micromanaging all this, we've got 362 food, guys. And these little houses are filling up with all sorts of things. Good. That hunter made a difference. Have you hunted out? No, there's still stuff going on there. Oh, look, they've all left. But that was a lot that they put in there. Okay. Let's stop the hunting. So the hunter doesn't know what he or she is doing. Let's take you out. That gives us one labourer who is going to be a builder. Let's get that other house built. Right, 368 food. That's good. Fisherman, 14. Gatherer builder, 1 child. They have 3 children, one of whom is 9. Now they have to be about 15, I think, to move out. Presumably 13, actually. That's the blacksmith. Okay. All right, we clearly need a house here. There we go. Nice. All right. Turf house being built. Hopefully this will get another 2 people homed. Yeah. Such a long game, this. Now, we're doing 429 on food. Okay. And we've got some stuff in here that's holding up. I don't know whether there's any wild food in this area, but I think this must be bogan. Yeah, let's collect a bit of bogan. Right, the turf house, almost there. There we go. And immediately we've got a fisherman and a woodcutter. Brilliant. Everybody is homed. That is very, very satisfactory. Now let's get some road in to make life a bit better for people. Alright, that, yeah, it has to go here. And we'll take it up here and along, oh, got a peat bog there, to the fisherman or fisherwoman there. Lovely. Alright, the reserve of wood is low, so we need to cut some more wood. Let's cut some wood. Good. Now we're not building anything at the moment, so we can take the builder out to be a labourer. Go and cut the wood. Right, we've got 17 iron tools. So the smith, we're going to take you out and stop working. We're going to make some more charcoal, I think. Good. And work. We have 44 fuel, no herbs, no clothes. All right. Wood is low, food is low. All right, let's see if we can find some food. We have one labourer who we would like to go and find food. There's one there. Let's come back. Let's try and find food that's close in. The gatherer will harvest what's there. No. All right. We took the hunter out, and the hunters are absolute magic. So let's use that labourer to get these grouse. There we go. Let's get you that labour is more use hunting. Now if anyone's not doing anything, and some of them aren't, can we please have the stone out of this circle? There we go. And the boggarn. Right. Now can we put a road down there to make that easier and faster? We can. Good. It'll have to wait to be done. Have we got the grouse up? Now how much would a hunting cabin be? Because that would be inordinately helpful. And that's a new one, the hunting cabin. Hunting camp. And that would be enormously good to have in there. Yeah. Let's build that. So that's going to need, to remove 2 trees, it's going to need some logs. Okay. The reserve of food is low. We have 211 food for 8 people. It is low. It's not that desperate yet. Let me have a look at this fishing place. That's okay. You have some storage here, and I can just see exactly where you want the road to go, which is right to there. Yeah. Good. Now I need to try out these bogs.